Hey everybody, it's Original Ren. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a really long time since I made a video on my channel, so I decided why not do a holiday video after the holidays are complete with a large otaku purchase, and also just not really an unboxing, more so a showcase of items that I ended up purchasing. There'll be a couple unboxings with the Kuro and Ilya figures back there, but for the most part it will already be all unboxed, and I'll just go through each item individually. Now, I won't make this video extremely long and go into extreme detail. I'll show some close-ups of some of the figurines, especially later. Most of the items I'll just probably put up to the camera, so it's not going to be a really detailed video which goes into a lot of depth, but it'll have enough there for you. So you'll notice a couple different purchase items here. We have a bunch of figurines, we have some wall scrolls, we have some mouse pads, we have some apparel as well. Just going to showcase everything here today. Most of this is purchased from Amiami. Some of it was purchased via Yahoo Auction, and some of it was, of course, purchased on Mandarake. So Comic-Con 91 is coming up this weekend, which means I'm going to be scouring Yahoo Auctions like a hawk, looking for all the items from my favorite circles. The funny thing and the best part about Twitters for circle artists is that they post up their Comic-Con 91 material, and they actually link a lot of their fans or retweet other circle artists' work for Comic-Con 91. So actually on one page alone, I found like every circle I want, which includes Honey Girl, Fujima Takuya, whatever that guy's name is, who does the Nanoha Vivid stuff. Who else was that? He's doing a lot of REM stuff this year. Yeah, gross. But other circle artists such as, I can't even think of names off the top of my head, but a lot of them. A lot of the circle artists I've talked about in previous videos, which, speaking of which, I might actually make a video of that sometime in the future. Anyways, why don't we start with the showcase, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a wonderful holiday, as posted after the holidays, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the new year. It's another fresh start, and I'm looking forward to go back to Japan. That's probably my favorite part here. I actually ended up purchasing a couple items I want to showcase before I start this video. The first one being the Blue Yeti microphone, which I'll be using for a lot of recording purposes. This will probably be used in some podcasts that I'll be doing at some point in the future, like I wanted to. It's a pretty good quality mic. I'm not going to be using it today, obviously, because I'm just doing an unboxing. I need to set up some kind of area. I just wanted to kind of get this video done, so I didn't really set this up. I tested it. It works well. It'll be great for like a podcast series I wanted to start. I can finally get that started again. Hopefully. I always say I will, but, you know, I end up getting lazy, or I end up getting, you know, kind of busy with other stuff. You have these video ideas, but then you kind of just jump to another idea because it's easier. So I also will be purchasing, and I already have, a GoPro. I'm getting a GoPro 5. The reason I'm doing that is because that camera can be attached to your chest and or your head. It works great for walking around and talking. As you'll notice, a lot of my old Japanese blog videos, which I'm preparing for again when I go back, had me walking around. But when you had a phone in stores, they always said, well, don't have cameras in here. So really it's about just building a costume that hides the lens, and then I could just walk around and talk without having to worry about it. And people just think I'm crazy talking to myself, but you know, I don't know that. Anyways, so I'll actually be buying GoPro as well at some point in the future. Really looking forward to that. And yeah, so why don't we get started with the unboxing, or the showcase here, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So the first thing we'll be showing is the Amiami slip from Amiami Purchases. This was when I got this stuff back at, it was near like the beginning of December, because a lot of this stuff is from November, but I ended up just like piling it all up, waiting for it to be purchased. Most of the figures that are already unboxed are from Amiami, as usual. Cha is the artist. Amiami will be at Wonder Festival this year, which I'll probably be going to. I think I'm buying a ticket to Japan just to go to the Meisei, but we'll see what happens. I like their art. I said this before, but I really like their art. It's very adorable, and you can actually purchase a lot of their wall scroll stuff with it. Why don't we start with the apparel items first? So in the far corner over here, we have the last shirt item from Black Paper Lagoon. Now, I looked up Black Paper Lagoon this year for Comic-Con 91. Nothing very good. He has a donkey, but nothing really apparel-wise, and nothing really interesting that I'm interested in. So this first item here is the shirt, which he did, which I'll probably actually have to adjust myself here so I can get it over the camera. So this is it. These are the polyester athletic shirts. So they're made of polyester, and they have a little diamond design pattern for when you're doing the shirts there. Trying to get that camera to focus for you. There we go. So yeah, it's got that design. It's mainly used for like sweat pickup if you sweat a lot. Appropriate for Comic Kit, I suppose. The backside always has these little cute designs on him. And it's Comic Market 2015 summer. And I know he has his circle logo right in the sleeve there. So, it's a nice shirt. I don't really wear a lot of these in public just because of common decency, but I do wear these around at home. They're very comfy shirts. They get the job done, and so I like them. Let's readjust that camera focus. There we go. Next item here is a t-shirt of Mika Jugasaki from Idolmaster. This is just a regular Cospa shirt. It smells like old books. I need to wash this shirt. So like it's blank on the backside. So like a lot of Cospa shirts, these are really actually quite nice. You always usually get a size larger, as I've said before. It smells like old books. I like Mika Jugasaki. I also got an Anzu t-shirt coming, and I think I got a Rika t-shirt as well somewhere down the line. I don't know if they released a Rika yet. I'm sure they will of her, because that was the pose of her figurine, the Mika figurine, and they made the Rika figurine as well, so they'll probably make a t-shirt with that one. Next item here is Ruby from Love Live. I've never played Love Live. I've never going to watch this Sunshine show, but Ruby, I like her character design. I absolutely despise her personality. I think it's absolute trash. Sorry to any Love Live fans. This shirt is really thin, though. It's still the polyester style, but it's really paper thin, and I don't know what they're really going with this one. I might have to wash it to see what happens with it. A couple stars on the back. It's a good over shirt. I don't really like this because it picks up a lot of static cling in the wintertime. But it's a good over shirt for when you put something over it, but it's not really a good self shirt, to be honest. And the last item here underneath, as you can probably tell, it's the Muse Nico Parka, or Nico. It's not a hoodie, I guess it's a track jacket is what I call it. Let's move these two figurines here. So this is that one. It's got the like pop-up collar and a little zipper which says the Muse logo on it. Okay, I like the colors of this one. It's actually extremely comfortable. These are really hard to find. Each one of the girls has a color design for this. You can find a lot of these on Mandarake. I think there's a couple Nozomi ones left. I like the Nico color ones because I thought they were nice. It's really cozy in the winter, especially with the pop-up collar. And the material is pretty nice too. It's I think it's like regular cotton. I don't really know what they were going with this one. But these are really comfy. Each one of the girls has ones. The Maki ones are really hard to find. The Nico one I don't think is really sold anymore. There's a small one. This is a large, extra large, which fits perfect. I recommend those. They're really nice. Nozomi ones are still available if you like those colors. It doesn't have any representation of the character on it, just has the representation of the colors of the character. So it's not like you'll get a picture of Nico on it or a picture of whatever girl you want. It's just purely color. So really just whatever color you think is nice. I like that color. I like the salmon pink with the navy blue. So before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about let's see, let's do the mouse pads next. So these are Alcana life-size mouse pads. They are full size, and they're not like the special material. They're just the regular silicone, so they're like the basic mouse pads, just enlarged. These were sold at Comic at 90. There were two of them. There were Misaki and Asuka. Life-size Opie mouse pads are becoming a huge thing, by the way. They're really starting to get bigger in the industry because a lot of the so they're making these life-size Opie mouse pads with like the crappy or the not like custom-made silicone material. I have the Enko Shoujo one and the Elena from Hisashi's work. Hisashi was the first one to actually release a life-size Opie mouse pad, but now there's, the Dead or Alive girls, there's Sonoko, there's a bunch of ones out there. This one I prefer probably the most. These are actually pretty still expensive, but for the most part they're also pretty cheap. So there's a Misaki, because everyone knows I'm a diehard fan for Okana. And then also Asuka as well. Not Asuka. Yeah, Asuka, that's right. I always want to confuse that with the Sword Art Online character. Woe is me. Again, it's just the regular silicone material. Yeah, these are pretty nice. I liked the portrait on these. They're from the anime design. But these were sold at Sprite's booth. I just don't remember. It wasn't at Comic-Con, maybe. It might have been. Yeah, I think it was Comic-Con. It was Comic-Con. So these were Comic-Con 90 at Sprite's booth, which I never really got a chance to stop by yet. Just to give you a comparison of a life size to a regular size mouse pad. Now here's a regular size of Kobuto, and then here is the life size. So it's like double, triple that size. Here's another comparison of Amiami from Deliveroo. So you can tell they're pretty big. These are nice little joke gifts, I guess. These are mainly collector's items. I just put them in a display because they have like 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 of these now, 4 life sizes. But these ones aren't like the really good quality ones, so it's not like a huge deal. Okay, before we get to the figurine unboxing, why don't we showcase... Actually, let's do figurines now, because the wall scrolls, I need some space to put the wall scrolls out. Okay, so the first figurines I'm going to show you here is I've shown the Hanyo a little bit while ago. These are the freeing versions of Rin and Nico, respectively. These are really well done. I really like these. They actually have good facial expressions. They represent the characters pretty well. They have basic stands. These are pretty cheap. They're only like 7,000 yen each. I mean, well, when it comes to figurines, let's focus the camera there. I recommend them. I'll do some close-ups of these a little bit later, but these are very cheap figurines. They're great little gifts if people like Love Live. I don't think Freeing's ever going to do the other girls. I don't know why they just did these girls. I'm quite confused about that because they did Hanyo, Rin, and Nico. I don't really understand the relevance of that because they're not in the same singing group and they're 2 first years and a third year. I don't really understand the logic. Maybe they'll do other figurines. Who knows? We'll find out. Next figurine here. This is the Kantoku special. I'm actually going to go down to this one because there's so many tiny little parts. Now I actually need to move this little cream bucket on top of her legs, but it doesn't stay in there, so I actually had to glue it myself with a little bit of tiny super glue. Not super glue, plastic glue. But, you know, it's not safe for work. You can remove the cream here. This is Kantoku's design. I really like his character designs. You've seen wall scrolls I have of him. Kantoku probably has something at Comic Cap, but I never really know. He just has like wall scroll stuff I usually buy, and you can usually find them after market pricing. Comes with these little cookie cutter sheets, comes with a whisk, comes with the milk, comes with some flour or dough, whatever that is, a spoon and the measuring cup and a little thing as well. Now, I don't really want to move this because it's tiny little parts and it's hard to get my hand underneath this to show it, so that's just that one. I'll just keep that kind of in the center there. Coming up next, as I readjust my camera here, let's see, refocus this. Sorry guys, just trying to refocus my camera here. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we'll move her out of the way like so. Next one, we'll come to Akatsuki last, is this figure from Muromase. I don't know what this is from. I just liked the character design. I liked the little Amiami exclusive bonus I got. That is in the other room. I don't really have it on me right now. I do apologize. I totally forgot that. It's one of those little plastic character sleeve designs, and I just decided to keep the figure here because I thought it was kind of nice. Speaking of which, I need to make sure I get that out. So, it's pretty nice. I like it. It is a cast-off. You can remove the top part here, and then I fold it down. The sword's kind of nice, and everything else. I don't know. I just like this figure. Maybe it's because of the butt. I think it's probably because of the ass that I got this figure. It was pretty nice. TNA, baby. TNA. There's that one. Then, of course, Funny Nights. The next one in the line. There's a couple other Funny Nights I still need to catch up with. But for the most part, this is the next wooden-based Funny Nights. I love these figures. I don't know what this girl's name is. She has a lot of little tiny parts with her ship parts. Yeah, I can't read the kanji. All right, well, whatever. I don't remember what this ship's name is, so it's pretty cool. I think it's like Maya or something. Maybe. Whatever. It's a nice little figure. And then lastly, the last Destroyer Division 6 girl, Akatsuki. All right, so there she is from Kotobuki. I've been waiting for this one. Now, you'll like this, and I'm going to do this now, actually. And there's some dogs, Lovely and me. All right, let's see. So first thing we need to do is move Inazuma and Ikatsuchi there. Then I know that Hibiki connects in the top left corner, I think like that. Then Akatsuki connects over like that. I need to re-look at some of the I don't know. I think it's something like that where all 4 girls go in. But the main part is when I actually figure out how to assemble this, because I have the instructions. That's what they look like. So finally, I have all 4 division girls. Hibiki's obviously the best. I need more Hibiki figures. Milk Bar is at Comic-Con 91 this year. She has a bunch of Hibiki material, so I'm really excited for that. I don't know if I'll ever get any of it. I have to check on Mandarake and other websites to see if it's possible, but yeah, you never know. All right, there's the... Okay. And then a couple wall scrolls to finish this one off here today. So, first wall scroll. Everyone knows I'm a diehard Okana fan. And the first wall scroll here is from Okana. And there it is. It is a B1 size wall scroll, I'm pretty sure. Yes, B1. Pretty large, not life size, but you know, it's pretty big enough itself. It's from the anime. It's from Gamers Akiba. There's probably some pre-order bonus for something. I don't know. I never know the pre-orders and what goes on. You know, come on. You have to like kind of swing and okay. There's like no momentum on that. There we go. Okay, so there it is. It's just them. There's a couple little like small piece details on the bottom here with their Joshin hoodie. Speaking of which, I'm actually wearing my Joshin hoodie because it's an amazing comfy thing. I'll have to find room for that somewhere. Yeah, Mashiro's the best. I love Mashiro. She's good. Huge Okana fan. Still am. Always will be. And can't wait to see Sprite's booth this year. I will not be at Comic-Con this year. But due to some change plans. But while I'm not at Comic-Con, I will be hopefully. And I don't have anyone there right now. I know that Cryo is going back to Japan. I'll be back in Japan too. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to Comic-Con. Well, no, it's in August. I'll have plenty of time to go to Comic-Con. I don't like the Comic-Cons right next to each other. That's always a bad. The holiday Comic-Con's always worse because you just spend a bunch of money on the holiday anyways, and then they expect you to spend a bunch more money. So you spend all the money in August to recover from, and you spend all the other money. It's kind of annoying. But I'll probably put aside $1,000, $1,500 for Comic-Con next year. And this last wall scroll, which I picked up from Mandarake, is of Shuz's Rico, or Shu's Rico. I love Shuz. You already know this. I finally got a chance to pick up one of his wall scrolls. He had a Comic-Con, I think this was Comic-Con 89, 88, one of the two. Never got a chance to find his booth. I love his work. Big fan for big assets from Shu's. It's a guilty pleasure of mine, I guess. I like his work, so I like the way he designs his girls. I don't know. It's just a personal thing. It's a guilty pleasure of mine. Not something I'm really proud of because everyone has their little own guilty pleasure. But hey, there are 2 other figurines that I saved here for the end because I remembered these. I wanted to do these last because I thought they'd be the best idea. These are still in their boxes. This is the Ilya and the Kuro from Prisma Ilya. A lot of you may know that these are extremely expensive figurines. This one has a slight little box damage, but that's okay. Just a little bump in the box. The boxes are probably some of the coolest parts about them, so I kept them in the box to showcase them. Got a pack of 2, so it's pretty nice. Yeah, we're just going to quickly unbox these here and then show you what they look like. So as I'm doing that, most of these have already been unpackaged, just a heads up on that, so it's not like it's anything special. Amakuni has some great figurines. I think they're underappreciated a lot of the time when it comes to their figurines. They have a Shimakaze and a Matsukaze I really still want that are actually pretty cheap and I could afford, but I'm just kind of budgeting for other things right now, especially like with the GoPro and wanting to get certain merchandise. So it's you know, it's its own thing, I guess. These will just be really quick. So the leg can, well, okay, that came. So the leg can come off of the Kuro, and you can put on the leg without the little attachment piece. I'm not going to really deal with that right now. I'm just going to get her on her stand and kind of showcase. I'm not also going to put in the little, whatchamacallit, the little star thing, because I don't really care about that. I'm just trying to get this assembled so you guys can see it in person without, and then just kind of like assemble it a little bit later. So there she is on her little star stand. She has the little star that goes in here as well. I actually can probably put this in. Let's put this in. Okay, this is really weird. I kind of have to slide this down in between. Okay. Thanks, Curl. Thanks, Celia. Makes a lot of sense. There you go. Looks like that. I'll fix that later. All right, so that's the first one. And then, of course, the curl figure as well. Curl's a lot more easier. Well, curl's easier because she doesn't have her stupid, like, attachment leg or anything else. It's kind of a snap and go, baby. These are the kind of fingers I like. And you gotta go, this snap and go cost a crap ton of money. Yeah, baby. There you go. Done. So those are the two girls. We'll do some close-ups. I could do a close-up, but I don't really think it's important. I don't want to spend too much time on this video. It's already been 20 minutes, so hopefully you guys enjoyed most of this material, and I hope you guys look forward to another video in the future. I do have an idea for a video that I want to do, especially a podcast, as well as some tutorial videos of certain things. I said something about Comiket as well as the circle artist. That's a good idea. I just thought of that idea. And I'll do those videos. So thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you guys always enjoy my channel as usual. And I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday and have a fantastic new year. 2017 is a brand new year, everybody, which means more otaku goods. Let's see if I can actually double or triple my collection by the time that comes up. We'll see what happens. Or I'll just run out of space. All right, thanks so much, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.